examining the reliability and predictive validate of performance assessment by soccer coach and scouts. The influence of structure collection and mechanical combination of information. Structured information collection. The information collection method of a scout or coach. The scout is a term who refer uh, at the person of the work international on this sport. Can be defined by the degree of structure in their assessment strategy, describe two facets of structure that are relevant for scouting soccer players, namely indication structure and rating structure. Indicator structure refers to the degree to which decision maker assess different individuals, for example, players on the same indicators, with areas rating structure refers to level of standardization in rating test indicator. Thus, the principal imply wherever coach and scouts observe and score different performance indicators separately and consistently and on the same scale rating structure. For example, a soccer coach who does not assess performance indicators separately but rather access players with a single rating based on the player's overall performance applies a relatively unstructured approach. In contrast, a soccer coach who always evaluates players on passing, dribbling, and sprint ability, etc., and rates each of those predefined indicators on and Church rating scale use a highly structured approach to access performance. Research from selection physiology has repeatedly shown that structured information collection outperforms unstructured information collection in terms of re- reliability and predictability. The main reason for this finding is that information is collected more consistently when assessed in a structured manner. Accordingly, unstructured information collection usually results in suboptimal predictive validity because it leads to inconsistent and thus unreliable assessment within and between decision makers. For example, it is likely that different scouts or coach who assess the same player throughout an structured approach differ in the performance indicator they take into account indicator structure and how they score them. A systematic review of different qualitative studies showed that most soccer coach did not use of a set of separate explicit performance indicators on which they based their assessments. Instead, they use an unstructured approach and primarily predict performance by using their expertise intuitively. Coach construct an image of the ideal player in their head and recognize a future professional player in a way that they knew it when they saw it. However, they had difficulty verbalizing what the performance indicator looked like exactly and did not score them. In contrast, a recent study showed that soccer scouts use a somewhat structured assessment approach as most scouts always or very frequently assess different players of the same position and age. Holistic or mechanical information combination. In performing prediction, multiple performance indicators are often considered. Decision makers can combine the information they have collected on those indicators in either a holistic or a mechanical way to form their final assessment in holistic combination. Information is combined in the head of the decision maker, for example, a coach who assesses players with a single overall rating. Based on their overall impression, use holistic combination to form is the same of way their final assessment, a coach who rates passing, dribbling, and sprinting. Anywhere, but integrates these ratings into three in their head to form final assessment, also use holistic combination. In contrast, mechanical combination means that information is combined according to a predetermined decision rule. This decision rule can be relatively simple. For instance, coach use mechanical combination when they rate each indicator separately and their final assessment on the mean or sum of their ratings. Such mechanical combination typically outperforms holistic combination of information because the information is weighted and the most important thing of the intellectual and brain football more consistently when combined mechanical. Nevertheless, decision makers in many domains prefer to use unstructured holistic assessment approach to make decisions. The primary reason for this seems to be that their experience, autonomy, and control over their prediction when they make them holistically. Anywhere, the most important thing on football match is the ball control. Is the most thing of concentration by coach. Consequently, is often used in practice to make prediction across a spectrum of contexts. Structure mechanical assessment. Few studies have explicitly examined the benefit of structure assessment based on observation paired with mechanical combination of those assessments. So far, the benefits of a structure assessment approach have been most evident in the literature on hiring interviews, but it is relatively unclear whether scores on the indicators were also combined mechanic, mechanically and how that may have influenced the findings for an exception who found a moderately effect of mechanical combination at the same time evidence for the mostly based on studies in which different performance indicators were already quantitative in nature and were combined in a data-driven linear model. That is, the indicators did not have to be quantified by the decision maker based on their observation. Notable exceptions are the studies by ARCS examining a structure. This they asked participants to rate scientific combination convention, session, and poster by either giving a single overall rating or a structure procedure in which one rating was given to each of five indicators. The authors found that the mean of the structure ratings yield higher iterator reliabilities than the holistic procedure in which one overall rating was given. Moreover, asked participants to predict final semester GPA either holistically or by predicting the grade for different courses and taking the mean of two grades as the GPA prediction. They found that this structured mechanical combination of the predict course grades was a better predictor of actual final GPA than the holistically derived predict GPA.